Have you ever heard a high voltage power line buzzing? But where does that sound come from? And is it dangerous? The buzz actually comes from the air around the wire, not the wire itself. To understand why, we need to look at what high voltage power lines do. Their job is to carry electricity over long distances from power plants to entire cities and towns. To do that efficiently, they use very high voltage, but that high voltage also creates a strong electric field around the wire. Air normally acts like an insulator, but when the voltage is high enough, the electric field near the wire becomes strong enough to affect the air right next to it. Some of the air molecules lose or gain electrons, and the air becomes partly charged. This process is called corona discharge. It doesn't usually create a big spark. Instead, it creates millions of tiny electrical discharges around the wire. This happens continuously, disturbing the surrounding air and creating small pressure waves. These waves are what cause the buzz or crackle. That's why the sound is usually heard near large transmission lines. Smaller lines carry much lower voltage, so the electric field around them isn't strong enough to cause much corona discharge. In simple terms, the bigger the line and the higher the voltage, the more likely it is to buzz. Weather can make the sound much stronger. If you hear power lines buzzing more on rainy, foggy, or humid days, that's because moisture in the air makes corona discharge easier. Water droplets and dirt on the wire can also create small hotspots where the electric field becomes even stronger. That's why a line can sound completely quiet on a dry day, but get much louder when the weather changes. So, is it dangerous? No, usually not. It's a normal part of how these lines work. The sound itself doesn't mean something is broken. But if you hear loud crackling, see sparks, or notice a damaged line, stay away and report it. That's not the same as a normal hum. Damaged equipment or fallen wires can be highly dangerous, so those situations should always be taken seriously. So, the next time you hear that buzz, you'll know it's just the air around the wire and not the wire itself.